Hello, everyone. No, happy Tuesday. Things are falling. Maybe that will help. Happy Tuesday. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Having one of those days. Again. Hello, Vicky. Sorry that I'm late. I'm having trouble with my OBS program still, and it froze right before I was supposed to come on. So I had to fix that up. Hopefully it won't do it again. I am moving slowly today. Hi, Missy. Hi, Tilda. I am still I haven't recovered yet. I've been what I thought were allergies last week. Turns out was a head cold. And it kind of knocked me out for a bit. Hi, Susan. Hi, Linda. Hi, Katina. Nice to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. So I was pretty much out of commission for, thank you, Vicky, most of the week. There goes my voice. I hope not to sneeze suddenly or start coughing, because I was just coughing not a few minutes ago here. So I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. Hi, Gloria. My problem is I have lack of energy. So I don't know how long I will last. And I haven't not been able to do anything this week. In fact, I had the computer turned off for 5 days, something like that. And that never happens. I always have the computer on. And I just turned it off, and I didn't have the energy to turn it back on. Gotta hate it when that happens. So I am, so I didn't get anything planned. I didn't get anything done. I have my deadline for my bigger sketchbook project the end of this month, and I haven't worked on that either. Head colds are the worst for concentration. You are right, Susan. I tried desperately to start doing a video on Thursday, and I just could not get it together. Could not. Nothing was working. Nothing seemed right, and I'm still kind of in that. I'm struggling. I am struggling. I'm trying to get back into doing stuff. I need to get that sketchbook project done. I only have a couple weeks, and I've only got the backgrounds done for it so far. Hello, Marion. Hello, Kathleen. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Roesta. Hello, everyone. So I do apologize ahead of time. I am concentration definitely having difficult time finding words. Coughing fits and sneezing fits, and I'm still a bit stuffed up. Not as bad as I was, man. I could hardly breathe. I couldn't breathe. I could not breathe through my nose, so it made it really difficult to eat. One of those. All right. All right. What are you doing, Tilda? Trying to stitch your crumbs? Hi, Joey. Trying to stitch your crumbs. So I got out the junk journal again and thought I would just glue some stuff in there and talk about visual journaling, because that's about all I've got the energy for. But I did want to show some some happy mail. I got some happy mail. I got 2 things of happy mail. Oops. I know some other people have planned on sending me some, and I just haven't gotten it yet. So this one, I had to open it up. It came tied with this really cool fiber. Love this stuff. This one came from Valerie, and she was fabulous and sent some glue sticks. So thank you, thank you. I am still doing the test for the glue sticks. I still need one more glue stick. I need to find an Avery glue stick. That's okay, Margaret. I am feeling much better than I was. I'm feeling much better than I was. Hi, Vicki. I'll get there. It just will take me a little longer than I had hoped. That's all. Thank you. Thank you. So I do appreciate the glue sticks. I'm still doing the test. I'm gathering a bunch of them. I found a Michael's brand. I think it was a Joann's brand. I found the extra strength Elmer's, and I think that's what they are substituting the extreme with. So I found some of that to try. Some Oohoo, I think that's how you say it, Oohoo. A crumb quilt. Why have I never heard of a crumb quilt? What's a crumb quilt? You're working on your alphabet journal. That sounds fun. What's a crumb quilt? That sounds very interesting. It sounds like something I would do. I did a charm quilt. In fact, I could show it. Not today, but I could show it. I did a charm quilt, which is a quilt that's no 2 pieces of fabric are the same. Anyway, tell me what a crumb quilt is. That sounds very interesting. And so she sent a bunch of little bits. Now, she had sent something before. Some really cool little things. And so I will be doing a FIBS book page for her. She does not come to the live chat, so I am not going to do the FIBS book page in a live chat. I'm going to do it in a video. She also sent some fish stamps in this cute little envelope. Some really cool little fish stamps. Somebody else had sent me, and I'll have to look and see who it was. Somebody else had sent me some fish stamps a while back. Where is it? And I have gathered some fish stamps myself, gathering stamps for my little stamp project. Somebody else sent me a bunch of fish stamps too. So I'm collecting them all together, and I think I am going to make a little mini book filled with fish stamps. I am not sure exactly what I'm going to do for the backgrounds yet. I think these backgrounds are too busy. But so I'm going to put these in here with this project. And when I get a chance to do that, this will be really fun. I have plenty of fish stamps to make a nice little book now. So, hi, Candace. This is absolutely fabulous. All right. So, uh-oh, focus. Where's my paper? Where's my paper? Did she say what a crumb quilt was and I missed it? Let me go back and look. Let me go back and look. Hi, Laura. Tiny scraps into larger blocks. Sounds fabulous. Sounds interesting. I would love to see that. Hey, Jackie. So, yes, Vicky, I absolutely loved your 3-tier book. I need to post Vicky's and Debbie's onto my Pinterest board, if that's okay with you, Vicky. I will take those pictures and post them with the other 3-tier books on my Pinterest board. The other happy mail that I got was from Claire from Hawaii. She lives in Hawaii, and she sent me a bunch of travel brochures, visitor guides with a bunch of really cool images in it. Now, I do not need any more images, and I probably should have said don't send them, because I really, 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 really do not need any more. But I was intrigued, and so I said yes. So now I've got a bunch of Hawaii fish pictures and all kinds of other things to look at and to use. And so she sent quite a few magazines, brochures, really cool stuff. And she sent this really cool, she called it a taro leaf security pattern. I need a Gone Fishing book for all those stamps. Hi, Patricia. That's funny. Hi, Norma. So I thought that was really cool. It must be something from Hawaii, specifically for Hawaii. And so I think that's really neat. So I will be using those things in my stuff. In fact, I might need to pull out some images today. So back to the junk journal. And I don't know how much I'm going to get done today, guys. My energy level is there isn't one. I don't have one. So I keep moving things around, trying to moving them back and not getting anywhere, and one of those days. It's just one of those days. So I pulled out a bunch of stuff to do some visual journaling with. I thought it was about all that I could handle today. And some of you may be asking what visual journaling is. So I wanted to talk about that just a little bit. There goes my voice. I'm sorry, guys. It's just going to be one of those difficult days, I think. It's just going to be a difficult day. And I may have to stop early if my throat starts hurting real bad. I'm a little burnt out. Yeah, I am. So, yes, that is an interesting question, Susan. I have been really taking it easy. Like I said, I turned off the computer for days and did not turn it back on again, which is really not like me at all. But I think I needed it, so. And I am trying to get myself jump-started again so that I can finish my project, my deadline. I really would like to get it back. It needs to be back by the 30th of this month. So I don't have a whole lot of time to deal with it. It's kind of cool right there. So, I need to be doing that too. So I need to get myself a move-in so that I can actually finish that and like it. I don't want to send something in that I don't like. I kind of like that there. I'm not going to think about stuff too long today. I am just going to glue stuff in. like I said, this is a visual. I'm I'm doing a visual journal day, which means I went through my images, and I've been working on this a little while. I kind of sat here and was messing around a little bit because I was trying to get my program to stop freezing. Um, and so I don't know if you heard Tilda or saw the chat. I know you're busy doing your neat project here. Susan asked, "Are you sewing your bits to a foundation, or are you sewing the snippets together to?" Oh, she did see it. A snippet roll on steroids? What's a snippet roll? I don't know if I've ever heard that either. Hi, Candies. Oh, I've been taking all kinds of vitamins and yeah. Yeah, it's just one of those. It's gotta peter itself out. It's gotta work its way out. Um, it'll get there eventually. It's just taking longer than I had hoped. I'll be fine. It's not any big deal. It's just more than I wanted to deal with right now. All right. So visual journaling for me, I don't do a whole lot of writing. I don't do a lot of journaling. I don't have a lot to say. I don't have a lot to write. And so journaling for me is more of a visual thing. I will go through my images. Here's one of my boxes that I still need to transfer to a basket, but there's just too many in here yet. I'll go through my images, things that I've collected, maybe some magazines, and just take a look and, pull out things that catch my eye. Not necessarily that make me think of anything. This is more of a relaxing type of journaling. It's more of a let yourself go through your images, see what you have, and just pull out things that capture your interest for that particular moment. Like the bees. I don't know why. Absolutely no reason. They just seem to speak to me today. So I will go through my images, my magazines, whatever. And that is a very relaxing thing for me to do, just to flip through and take a look at stuff and see what I have. Sometimes I'll see something that will really spark an interest. I don't know why. And, I'll just pull it out. Pull out a few things. There doesn't have to be a reason for it to capture your attention. Absolutely nothing. And that's probably why I like so many different kinds of things. I need to make a snippet roll out of paper. Look it up on YouTube or Pinterest. It sounds interesting. Crazy Rebecca got you buzzed with crazy quilts, but didn't want to use a foundation, so crumbs are just crazy shapes on their own. Interesting. So that's what visual journaling is for me. I may not understand or know what the images that I am gathering might mean or be, or, what they just interesting to me at the moment. So I will pull out a few things Maybe not a ton, because sometimes when you have too much stuff, it overwhelms you. And there's a lot of stuff in here I haven't seen in for quite a while. So that's what I do. And then I've got some things around me to use. Now I have also pulled out some littler bits. I did this earlier. I've got my basket of some words in case I want a little bit of some words. So I've got those over here on the side. And then I've also got a bit of some painted papers and some napkins and security envelope patterns and some scrapbook paper. What else is in here? Some tissue paper, some book pages, just some little bits. Here's some wrapping paper, some little bits. Let me pull those out because that's what I was looking for here not too long ago. And I think maybe that's what I need right about here. I think that's exactly what I need right about here. Let me have a little bit of that, those rocks. So I just get my fish bits out. And, and also, I've got some napkins and some stamped images here to think about to use as well. And he seems to be pointing at me. Take a bus and look at people's. Hello, Jane. Hi, Yvonne. Oh, okay, I get it. I went back into chat. Okay, Vicky. Snippets, huh? Sounds interesting. It sounds very interesting. And it kind of sounds like what I'm doing here, but not really snippets. It's larger bits. Larger bits. And so, yeah, I've just pulled out some things and I kind of like the way that looks right there. So that's what visual journaling is for me. It's just kind of like a glue book. Where you're just putting stuff together just because it feels right, or, because it's the right size, or any of those other things. Yeah, I like that. I do. I like that. So it's more of being able to look back on these kinds of pages in a visual way and not necessarily where you can read, what happened in the day or any of that kind of thing. It's just kind of it's a glue day. Just gluing stuff together for no reason really. Just because it seems right. It seems like what you want to have there, or, that seems kind of cool right there. I just kind of like it. I would need this to be a straight edge though, so it'll fit on the page right there. So I'm not necessarily going back later and reading about, my feelings or, what happened or those kinds of things. I can go back with the visual journal and get something completely different than when I made the page. I can get different feelings and think of different things and get different ideas. And I think that's why I like the visual journaling. It kind of changes with time to things that you may need or, whatever. I think that's why I like the glue books as well, because what you see in one time, when you're making it, you may see something completely different when you look at it after a while. I'm going to cover that page up. And I think I need something right here. And that is the perfect size for that area. So it's meant to be a relaxing project, stress-free. Doesn't really matter if it turns out, if it doesn't turn out. It doesn't really matter. Maybe this needs a word. What do I have? When I'm looking at words, I usually look for the colors that go with. These words are not trimmed, so they're taking up too much space and I can't think happy. No. Let your mind wander. It's kind of got the right color scheme. So yes, I do enjoy making things out of my little bits. This will go into my fish bits. I should pull out my fish bits. I haven't been fish bitting here lately. I've been putting all kinds of stuff in my basket and not pulling anything out of my basket. It needs to get used. And this is the perfect project to use some of that stuff up with. Perfect project. That's kind of cool. I'm not feeling the words. I'm going to put the words back. I'm not feeling the words. I'm not in a words mood. Maybe I can find a little bit of something that will go there. I'm kind of looking for the right color. Kind of the right color. And I'm not seeing anything. Oh, here's a little frog. He gets lost in there, so that's not the place for him. I need just a little something here before I can turn the page. Don't know why. I need something right there. My brain is telling me I need something right there. And maybe that's the something I need. I think it is. I think it is. Just like that. Finally found it. Just a little bit of something. Did you ask a question? Do I need to go back and read the question? Candace. Now I feel like I need something right there. And this little phone right here on the scrapbook paper looks like the right color. It's all right. I will get to your question in just a second. Giving it a little bit of a shape so it doesn't look. Let me put my fish bits out of my way here. Yeah, I'm just going to put that phone there. There is no, that's what I call my scraps, fish bits. they're the same thing. Fish bits are my scraps. They're my little leftover bits of everything. Everything. That's what fish bits are, my leftover bits of scrapbook paper and stamped images and the people in the chat. Hi, Debbie. They are the ones that named my little bits fish bits. They are the ones that decided they needed special name. There's nothing special about them. They are little scraps of paper and stuff. So this one's a really short little page. So there's my little visual journal page for today. Okay. And so let me start working on the next little page here. I have been gluing some things in. I need to finish this from last time. And I did glue these bits in and, Did that answer your question, Candace? I want something over here. Yeah, I got distracted already by another page over here, which is fine. Whatever my mind has decided that it wants to mess with, that's, maybe it needs a little bit of napkin over here. I've got some leftover napkin from the napkin journal. Maybe that's what I need. I like visual journals. Number one, I don't have a plan for what I don't have an image in my head with what I want my page to look like at the end. Things just kind of appear and they make themselves, like they want to be used. So I like that. That's kind of cool. Put it on both sides here. That. I like that. All right. I am going to put some glue on the page. Those napkins get real fragile when they're wet, even with just a little bit of glue. So let me put the glue right there. I didn't get enough glue down here. So let me add just a tad bit more. Press it down. Go. I can see the words still over here. I'm not real happy with that. I get fishy Fishy names. Yes. Oh, well, my other images are larger images. My fish bits are the leftover bits, the leftover, little tiny bits. And my images are, usually pages of, well, I can show you. My images are, usually I just pull out the whole page of a magazine, or I chop off, the images that are interesting to me. So these are images. These aren't leftovers. These are images that I will use in a page. And that one's really cool. I should use that in something. She's very relaxing looking. She's captured my eye. So yes, that's what I would do. Those are my images. My fish bits are, I've taken that butterfly off this napkin now, and this is my leftover bit of napkin. Well, I'm not going to let go of that. I'm going to put it in my fish bits and, use it. It's leftover. Okay? Hi, Mrs. Gigi. Hi, Tara. You're having internet troubles. So, yeah, I'm sorry if that's confusing. Fish bits are, just a fun little name that my little chat people here, they like to call my leftovers. They like to call my leftovers fish bits, and they like it when I bring out the basket of all my leftovers. When I'm thumbing through things looking for stuff, they like to look at that. There goes my voice, guys. I don't know. I don't like these words right here. So I'm thinking I need to put a little bit of more napkin down. And so before I think too much about it, I would rather have a little bit more napkin and look at those words. So I'm just going to do it. And there's a bunch of words right here too. Maybe I can find a little image to go there. Here's my fussy cut images. Things that I didn't use someplace else. Things that I was going to use and didn't. I've got quite a few of them. I'm still doing the project. I haven't stopped doing the project, but I've got a project that requires fussy cut images, so I've got quite a few of them. Guess I might just leave it for now, because nothing I see here is fixing that. I do need to fix this. I don't like the looks of that. I want something green here. You like the fussy cut box? There's a lot of work in here. There's a lot of work in here. Some of this is left over from my logical nonsense book. A lot of these mostly are for the project, one of my glue books. It is kind of fun just to flip through the fussy cut stuff. She looks cool there. Can we see her? Kind of. I kind of like her. Right there, but I need something on this little white bit right here. Some kind of background, some kind of this one looks kind of cool here too. But she kind of melts into the background. You really can't see her very well. Should put her back in the fussy cut things. Maybe I can find a piece of scrapbook paper that would work there. That kind of looks nice. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. Kind of a needs to be straight though. It's kind of a I don't know the words. I'm having difficulty finding words. Some major difficulty finding words. And maybe I should put this little bit of napkin up here. Glue. I'm just going to glue it down. You know what I might do? Just so that the statue comes out just a little bit more. Or the doll or something. I don't even know what that is. I am going to put that piece of paper there. And I'm going to put her down here, and I think I'm going to use a little bit of stiletto. Wow. Wow. I really am just getting tired here, guys. Tired. I haven't done anything, but I'm tired. I think I'm going to put a little bit of Stabilo pencil around. We can find it. Actually, I don't want it too dark, so I'm going to use my generals scribe all, because it's not quite as dark. And I need to find something right there. Something right there. It needs to be a little bit darker on this side, I think. All right. Let me glue something on here before I get the page wet. What should I glue? I need to get out and wear my... Oh, man, I would kill myself. I used to wear high heels, but no, not anymore. That is a no-no for me. That's not going to happen. I like that. Let me put that up there. I like that a lot. Just like that. And do I like it over here? Not really. Not really. It needs to be a little bit bigger. Oh well. And I am going to take a water brush. You broke your leg wearing stilettos. Let me do this side first. Just adding a little bit of water. Stabilo all and the General's all pencils, they're water soluble. So they move with a little bit of water. And all I'm doing is just kind of making a shadow around the statue so she'll come out a little bit and see her just a little bit more. Kind of like she has a shadow behind her. She's got a little outline so we can see her just a tad bit more. Just like that. Just like that. So, and is that the second page I got done? Wow. Second page, and it's not even an hour yet. Hi, Care. Nice to see you. Did you break a bone, Mrs. Gigi? Hi, Lori. Hi, Lala. I want to make sure I got most of this glue dried before I turn the page so it doesn't stick. Don't want it to stick. I think it's mostly dry. How relaxing is that? That's exactly what I needed. Just something relaxing. This is what I'm talking about. A visual journal. I've said what I needed to say. I've said what I needed to get out in just images, not necessarily words. And so I may feel one way while I'm making it. When I come back and look at it another time, I may feel a different way. It's too bad that this wing doesn't go that way because it would be cool if she had a wing on her. That would be very, very interesting. Now I'm thinking about maybe she needs a wing. Maybe she needs a wing. I bet that would pop her out just a little bit more. And I don't have one handy, so maybe next time I'll remember to get my wings out. I did get a magazine at a thrift store not too long ago, and it was butterflies. So the whole thing was, I think it was a catalog for butterflies or something, and so or an identifier or something like that. But it was a magazine, and it was only 25 cents. And all I could see after page were all these butterflies with all these wings, and they're little tiny pictures, so all the wings would look really nice on something this size. So, a butterfly wing on a statue, yeah. Why not? Why not? I ask questions and then I forget to. Oh, that's terrible, Mrs. Gigi. I bet that just is painful. I bet that's really painful. I'm so sorry. I add Adele or Adelia. Adelia. She's already got a crown on her. So I don't really want to put I guess I could put something else on her. Oh, I have stopped. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Wings can go in anything. Hi, dirty paintbrush. Welcome. So yeah, she's got a bit of a statue or some kind of headdress or something on her. So yeah, it's just that's really relaxing. She needs some gold on her crown. I am not in the mood to get paint out. I'm more in a relaxing glue type mood. So this is what I need. This is what I need to get me back into the groove of doing my sketchbook project, and that's kind of why I decided that I was going to do this. So here's the other page. You can't really see what's going on because this page behind it is so busy. That really helps it a lot. And it's just another jumbled up, gluing down for no reason kind of page. But I do think that maybe this page needs some calmness on behind it for this page because that's really not good, is it? Maybe some rocks, scrapbook paper rocks. Like that. I kind of like that. I do like the brick wall too, though. I do. I do not need the words. And that seems to fit that spot right there, so I'm just going to glue it down. I am. So thank you all for spending some time with me. I am sorry I am just so low energy today. Sometimes that's kind of nice, you know? No agenda, just let things happen. Let it be what it wants to be. Cut that off before it dries where I don't want it to dry. There we go. Need to do something with this page too. Need to frame that stuff up. All right. And it needs something right down here. And it needs something on this page. But I'm not seeing anything right here immediately. I need a nap. I like the lion too. I will take a nap as soon as I'm done. I like that lady too. That's why I pulled her out. I think what I need to do is just sorry. Trying to keep up with chat. I get busy gluing or looking for things and I miss what's going on sometimes. I know. I like her too. I really would like to use her. I'm in a extremely relaxed. Oh, look at that. Extremely relaxed mode. And that doesn't happen to me very often. So I kind of like that. I'm just going to glue it down. I like it enough just to go with it. I'm in one of those really relaxed moods where, I'm not my perfection problem hasn't kicked in. I don't have enough energy to make sure everything's perfect. And, just letting things be, it is kind of nice. I feel like I need something up in there, but not at the moment. Maybe I should find a spot for her because she is really fabulous. Oh, she would be kind of cool right in here. I think I'm going to I like this image. This is a part of a brochure for something. I really like that image. So I am thinking I am going to keep that. And I think what I want to do is cut this. I kind of want that shell too. So I am going to cut this or use my paper trimmer. I almost forgot the paper trimmer, guys. All right. And it needs to be cut right there. Let's get the paper trimmer out and see if we can cut that. No, it's too long, so let's cut it the other way first. All right. So we need it to be right there. Here's my mark. Right there. And then right there. Now hopefully, I kind of like that bit too. Maybe I should tear that bit so it doesn't have a straight edge. All right. So thanks everyone for coming and spending some time with me. I apologize for being extremely low key today. I like that shell. I like the shell. I just want the shell. Don't like any of that. I like that shell. So will that fit on that page? It does. Imagine that. It's a little large, so I can put it in the crease and trim it down just a tad. Like that. I like her a lot. She looks even better out. I don't like all this words, but I can put something over those words. I can. I hope I'm not depressing everyone. But it is kind of nice just to be in relaxed mode. I don't know. Low key, relaxed, no energy. I guess being sick reminds you just to relax a little bit. Sometimes you need to just let yourself not be stressed. And I forget to do that. I stress myself out all the time. So it's nice not being stressed. Okay. So now I can trim it exactly where it needs to be. Just like that. Boy, that is really relaxing, isn't it? I did this one earlier today, just this little bit, and I found that one extremely relaxing as well. Just a window. There's some words here, so I used a piece of scrapbook paper to cover them up, and I just like it just the way it is. It's really, really um, simple, but it just feels right, just the way it is. And I may change it and put something else on it later. She needs a poem. Um, I'm thinking that maybe I should just put something over for now. I can write something on top if I want to. This seems about the right. Kind of like the way that looks. I cut the glue on my fingers. I did remember my washcloth. Relaxing. You're relaxing too. Sorry, I'm bumping the camera. My cord kind of goes down. And where did that other bit? I like this, but I'm thinking I might put it upside down. Over here. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry, just had a coughing fit. At least I got warning this time. It's just a bit of a coughing fit. That's kind of cool too. I like that. Let's see here. Cut off all that white. Instead of covering that up with paper, I could put a little bit of acrylic paint on there, except I would have to wait for it to dry, and I'm not in the mood to let things dry today. Just not in the mood. Hmm. Maybe I should just continue that on the other side here. 'Cause I like the way that looks. You all are relaxing with me? That sounds fabulous. I am so glad that you guys are relaxing too. Thank you all for coming and spending some time with me. Thank you for your thumbs up. You guys are fabulous. I really do appreciate that. And I appreciate all my lurkers out there that are doing their projects. I hope, Tilda, you're getting your stuff done. I'd like to know that people are working on stuff when they watch. I think I need some pink. Ooh, I've got some pink painted paper with some blue. Oh, this is what I need. It's nice to know that people are working along with me. You don't have to be chatting in the chat. Oh, I like that. I am in um, relax mode. That's for sure. Maybe some of this. Yeah, maybe not this. This is not. Ooh, Roest is making a birthday card. Thank you, Tilda. Yeah, sometimes I get myself into a frenzy. Yeah, I do like this. I think this paper needs to go on here. And I do like the way that I need to add that other side of the beach scene here because that is wonderful. Here is some pink bubbles. I'm not feeling this. Um, I feel like I need another image. And I feel like I need some more pink. Maybe that's just too dark. I think I need light pink. Are you a lurker, Patricia? Are you a lurker? I enjoy having lurkers. I don't mind you lurkers. I like to know that people are working with me and the only thing is I like to see what you guys are doing and I miss out on that sometimes. That's too bright pink. Too much of a bright pink going on there. I am looking for an image. Nothing too in your face. I'm looking for maybe not a person. Maybe let's go through this and maybe I can find something. That's too much statue, too much person. It's almost like a person there. I don't want another person. I think I want, ooh. No. No. That's not going to do it either. I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh. Maybe an owl. Maybe that's what I need. I like that. It is hard to chat and craft, and I do understand that. So, if you are working on projects, ooh, that's kind of cool too. I do understand um, not chatting and stuff up. If you could just give me your thumbs up so I know you all are here and do you like what's going on? Go back to your project, and I hope you guys get stuff done. I'm all about hoping people get stuff done because I feel like I don't get a lot done so much, so many times. I don't get enough done. Um, I kind of like the owl. Little light bulb there's the right color. Let's see what that looks like. Let me get my background down here. Um, what do I want? I'm going to put that there. I definitely want this in place, so let me glue that down so it doesn't move, and I can see what else I need to put around it. You're thinking about a flying pig? A flying pig? I don't think I have a flying pig. Do I have a flying pig? Did you see a flying pig? All right. Get that down there. And then I really like that, but I think I need some book page or maybe some of this. Let me trim this up. I'm trying to figure out if that'll work. I am trying to figure out if it's going to work. I'm going to like it. Get the white bits off so I can see what's going on. All right. And then I need a straight edge here. So I can put it there. Let's put it on this side, but I need some book page underneath there as well. And here I go. I'm starting to overthink here. Let me put, I like the way that looks, so let me just go ahead and glue that down and figure out how to cover up the rest of, you collect pig stuff? I don't mind pigs, but I don't think I've ever collected pigs. Okay, so let me put that down and then find some book page. trim that off so I can use that. Got glue on it, so now I want to use it somewhere. And I'm just not sure where. Nothing is really popping out at me, so maybe it needs to be on a different page somewhere else. All right. So let's get that down well. And I do want this one right there. I like the way that looks. I think I need just some little bits and pieces to cover up the background. But I want them light pink. I don't want them to be too hi Angel. Hail, hail. Are those seagulls? No, they're water birds. I'm not sure exactly what they are. But the blue is too blue. It's too blue. I'm not loving that. Is that you, Orla? Is that you, Orla? I haven't seen you in forever. Yeah, the background is too blue for me. I want it just a little bit more calm. So I'm not loving that. That in the... I do have some... Let's go look at the painted papers and stuff. Ooh. Kind of like that. Let me pull that out. Maybe a stamped image. Let me pull that out because I may want to use that. Maybe even that sparkly piece of scrapbook paper. That's a nice neutral pattern. And I was thinking about this, but that's too bright and obnoxious, I think. I think it's just too much. It's going to overpower it. Maybe a little bit of that tissue, or that tissue might work. And a little bit of book page. Maybe some of that kind of color book page. All right. Oh, maybe some music. Let me pull that out. And that might work too. Now I'm finding all kinds of stuff. Oh, well, that's really cool. I'm thinking of that for the lion. Thinking ahead here. All right. I like that stuff. All right. So what do I have? Put that to the side. Look at that with the lion. There's my pile of stuff. That might work with a little bit of this gold embossed image. I don't like the silver so much. Not too bad. That's too much color. This might work. And then that's too silver. All right. And what about these? I think I want some book pages instead. All right. So let me look at the... Oh, that's cool. How did you know there was something cool on the backside? This? I think I just want it really calm and relaxing. I don't know why. I don't want a lot of stuff going on. I just don't want a bunch of stuff going on. For a change. I know. It's hard to believe. I like the music. Or do I want... What do I do with that book page? Book page. I like the peacefulness of no color. And of course, I ripped it too short. And then thinking too much. Thinking too much. There was a bright paper with a muted background. Oh, this one? You're talking about this? It's too purple to go with it. It's too purple. It doesn't go. I don't like it. Hi, Susan. If that's the one you're talking about. And this one is pink, but it's too busy. That one? Yeah, it's too bright too. Too bright. Too bright. Kind of going for beige. Light, light, light pink. This wouldn't be too bad either. This is a weird piece of paper. It's sticky back paper. I've had it forever and never used it. I need to use it on something. Yeah, it's just too bright. I do kind of like this. And it kind of goes with the owl a little bit. does kind of go with the owl. Just a tad. And I feel like, oh, I need something right in there. Maybe I can put it that way. Cover up both those areas that kind of need a little something. Trying to get this straight edge off. Kind of like that. And then maybe just a tiny, tiny little bit. Not that much. A tiny little bit over on that side. And right there. Is the sticky back translucent? Put it back on the paper so now it doesn't want to come off. I don't think so. It doesn't really. Here we go. No, not so much. Not so much. It is slightly, but not really. I like this. I don't know what it is about this, but I do like it. Maybe put that over the words there. I am not going to think about it too much. I am just going to go for it. Just do it. How often do I say that? When I start planning and overthinking. Sure, it goes over the ditch there. I don't know if I really want it to go down that far, so I'm gonna rip that off. It's got glue on it, so I guess it needs to go in this corner. Like that. And then let's put this little bit down here. Like that. And this little bit to cover all that stuff. All right. Oops. Nope. We're going to go this way. Up just a little bit. There we go. So now I need something right there to cover up that little bit. And I want that little bit on the side. Kind of like a frame, I suppose. And that I do want over some of those words. Not loving those words. Like that. Okay. We're getting there. We are getting there. Move all this stuff out of the way. I feel like it does need something up here, just a little strip of something. Here's a straight edge. So let me just add a little bit of that on top. This one might benefit with a little bit of inked edges to frame it together, to frame it a little bit. And where did that ship go? Sorry, I got glue on my hands. Let me do just a tiny little bit of fussy cutting here. That. It might be too high. Do like the owl on that side. Hey, country girls. Use the gold sun. You like thinking the gold sun might be better here, or instead of the owl. No, I like the owl too. Oh, you're right. That might look really nice right there. The owl over here. I feel like something needs to go in the center. I don't know why. Maybe it's these words that are bothering my eyes. But I feel like something, and I may not find it right this second. I may find it, in a few days. That's too much. It needs a fish. It needs a fish. I had a fish, a pink fish. It needs to be fussy cut. Hello, Cheryl. Hi, cat. Where is that fish? That is for the lions. I need to look at the lions. I swear it was out here. Let me pick some of this stuff up so I can see what is here. Some of the stuff in my fish bits basket to use later. I do think I had a fish to fussy cut. You're right, it might need a fish. Here it is, here it is. Let me fussy cut him out. He needs to be facing that way. Sorry, very delicate fish cutting here. I will get back to chat in just a sec. These poor scissors have all kinds of glue on them. They're sticking to my fish. I need to clean them off. There we go. Here's the fish. What do we think? What do we think? I don't know. He's a little bright, and I've got too many things going on here. I am not sure. I am not sure I like him. He's okay, but I am not sure. Yeah, I know, and I've got my, since I've got the, since I'm thinking about it, I just never think about it. I put the scissors away and then forget to clean them off. When I'm trimming off wet glue bits, I get a lot of glue on my scissors. There we go. I am not, something needs to go there. I'm just not sure what. And I'm kind of, I don't know about I'd like the owl, but then again, I am not sure. I do kind of like the face there. I'm thinking that maybe I should trim the face instead of having the torn edges. And I don't have to finish this page right now. I know it's not finished, but nothing seems to be coming to me to finish it. So maybe it needs just to percolate a little bit. I am prepared today. I remembered this last minute. I was actually, before I went live, I was digging glue out of my glue sticks. I was digging glue out, and this causes a lot of sticky mess. And so I was in it up to my elbows in stickiness, and I thought, oh, I need my washcloth today for sure. I need the washcloth for sure. All right, I think I do like the face, so I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. I am not sure about the owl. I am not, I'm kind of, I do like it, but I'm not 100% for it yet. I'm not right there. I've got this piece of washi tape. And it would help to have these pages not distracting my eyes too. So let me just move this owl for a second because he will go flying. And let me trim up the edges. And I do think it needs a little bit of an inked up border. Oh, look at that. I like it all open like that. I do like that image. That needs to be trimmed and that needs to be trimmed. So let me ink up the edges here. Put the lid on my glue. To give it a little bit of a frame. Take a look at what it looks like then. Sorry, this is a very delicate operation here. I can't talk and ink up edges at the same time, obviously. So thanks everyone for spending some time with me today. Thanks for all your thumbs up if you're watching a recording. Thanks for watching the recordings. I hope low-key glue day today, the visual type of journaling is something you might want to try. It really is, it's very satisfying, almost like a glue book satisfying, but a little bit more too. All right, so let's take a look at it. I like the edge. I like the edge. It kind of brings it in. I definitely need something here. I definitely, it needs something for sure. Um, and I do kind of, I think I like the owl. Seagulls. Is that what it is? It needs a different kind of bird. I think I like the coloring of the owl that goes with the page. Um, and it does need something here. Maybe a saying or some paint or something. Maybe a little something. Maybe a boat. Maybe a boat. Yeah, I like the color and I like the way it fits in the space. I I don't know. I'm not completely sold on it, so I'm not going to glue it in. I want to take another, I want to walk away from it and, come back and see what that is. And I'm kind of going back and forth with the boat too. I may need a different boat. I may need a black and white boat, maybe a book illustration or something. I think I've got one. I'm not sure. I think maybe it needs a boat or something. You like the color of the boat? Hmm. I don't know. I'm just going to leave it right as it is now. Um, and then I can take a second look at it. And I glued that piece of paper over the fold. So let's see if we can get it to fold now. Here we go. I'm just going to leave it in there and take a look at it later. Where is my lion? I've got just a few. You're not sure? Hi, Elaine. Oh, you may be right. You know what I would do instead of like pattern paper? I would use one of my little ink dusters. And where is, I don't know if I've got a light pink. The Distress inks. I think these are all bright colors. I want light pink. I know I've got a couple of light pinks. Not sure exactly where they are. One of them I don't think yet. I don't think the Victorian Velvet works very well. Or the Tattered Rose. One of them doesn't work really well. Let's see. Do I have a piece of paper to try it out on? It's probably a good thing that I tried it out. So let me just ink a little bit of color on the whiteness. Take away some of that whiteness. Of course, I did it on a page that's got glue on it. There, just enough pink. Hopefully this will work because now it's pink. What do you think? We're getting there. It's still not quite right. Maybe beige. Yeah, maybe if I put a little bit of beige on top of it. What do I have? Tea dye. It's probably too dark. Old paper. And again, I should test this to see what color it is before I start. If it even works. This one's an old one, so it probably doesn't have any color left to it. Ooh, but it looks like it might be perfect. I'm just going to go for it. I've already ruined it. So, what's a little bit more ruining, huh? That beige all over it, and it kind of mutes it down a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. See, I'm trying to cover those words right here. Right there. Right, Faith. Put it in the sky? It's silly. I think maybe I just need a different boat, is what I'm thinking. I need to go find my boats and find one that will fit in there. I was supposed to be. See, it gets lost up there. It gets lost. No, I don't like it next to her. I don't like it flying in the air too much either. Maybe right there. Maybe right there. I think it's one of those that I need to take a look at later. Take a look at later and reevaluate next time. I'll do it next time. See, I was supposed to do the border for the lion and his friend over here. I've been fiddling too much with that page. Fiddling too much. Am I gonna like that? I think I will. I think I might like it well enough. Am I going to like it on the lion too? I kind of do. Oh, Taco Tuesday, feed the lion. Yeah, I need to fix the lion. He needs something. I have this masking tape. And maybe it needs to be a nice dark background for them both. Okay, let's see if I can do this. It's a little difficult here. Maybe I can do it from the other side. Easier. A little easier. Without sticking on the tape too much. All right. Now I'm thinking it needs a tad bit of darkness in there. In fact, I may use just a whole piece of tape on that one. Nope, it don't rip. It don't rip. It doesn't rip. I need just a really thin little bit for the bottom and the top. Stuff is pretty sticky. I thought masking tape wasn't really terribly sticky. Yeah, I think it does. It just needs a little bit of a border. A little bit of a border, and I think it needs a bit of a border on the other side too. And I need to put some glue on the tape so it won't come off. I think that's all it needs is just a dark border. And I've not used this stupid tape. It is all about using stuff. Trying to use all this stuff I've had for way too long. Sorry, it's time to go, and I think I will just do that. And I should go. I'm going to start coughing. Just give me a second here. All right. Yeah, it is the Scotch masking tape. I've had it for quite a while. It is very sticky. It is really nice stuff. And I will do this. Maybe I should do it upside down. I will do this. I will say goodbye to you and do this real fast after I say goodbye. Got quite a few pages done today. Sorry, guys. All right, so I can't stop coughing. So I guess that means it's time to go. And I will do this border later. But we did quite a few pages, and we did them in a very relaxing, slow, not too hurried way. I really do like the way that one turned out. And so thank you all for spending some time with me. Thank you all for your thumbs up. And it has been very fun. I will see you on Tuesday. I will not be streaming on Sunday. I'm taking Sundays off in the month of March. Thank you all. I will see you on Tuesday. It was a lot of fun just messing around, not worrying about a whole lot of anything. So it was a good day, if I can stop coughing. So thank you, everyone. I will see you on Tuesday. It was wonderful, and it was very relaxing for me. I hope it was relaxing for you. Thank you. Thank you. Vicky S. Vicky, did you say it was okay for me to take pictures of your 3-tier book and post them on Pinterest? Let me know, Miss Vicky, if it's okay to take your photos and post them on my Pinterest board, all the other 3-tier books. I think it is fabulous. You did a wonderful job with it. You really did a good job with it, and I would like to share it on my board. And Debbie, I need to get yours up there too. All the things I need to do. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Vicky. I will get that done. I'm not sure exactly when I'll get it done, but I will get it done. It'll be fun to see it on Pinterest with all the rest of them. So thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great week. I will see you on Tuesday. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.